So what do you do to start writing a song? How do you get it out? You finally clear your schedule. The house is empty. Nobody's making noises. You're free to sit down and do whatever you want. How do you start writing? What do you do? Have you ever done this? You clear everything away and all of a sudden you've got nothing. There's nothing in your head. You can't finish anything. You can't start anything to finish. So you wind up wasting your time, sitting there frustrated. How am I supposed to do this stuff? That's where this will come in. So I have a solution for you. There's a variety of things you can try, but the first and most important trick that I use, this is my go-to songwriting technique. It's called brainstorming. You just create. You just start writing things down. So I, in general, will start with a topic or an idea. And if I don't have one, I'll just brainstorm ideas. So I sit and write. What could I write about? It could be love, good love, bad love, love gone wrong, love waiting to happen. It could be about hate or anger or some political issue or something that's bothering you, an emotional state. You need something to start with, a generating idea, some inspiration. The next thing you do is fill up a page. So I'll take a piece of paper, blank paper, pen, and start writing. I'll put my title or working title at the top and just start writing. You're going to create all kinds of ideas. Some of them will be good, some of them will be terrible, but you just keep writing. You don't stop to evaluate. You don't worry about spelling or the best possible permutations of whatever words are coming out. You just write. You get ideas out of your head and splat them onto paper. Don't think about them. Don't worry about them. Don't write. Write ideas. So the whole concept behind this is you just release the possibilities. You turn off the I don't care button in your head and you just put some stuff down. You're not trying to create lines. You're not trying to create full-formed ideas or whole sections. What you want to do is take your ideas and put them on paper where you can start working with them. After a brainstorm, I'll stop and reflect. I'll go back and look at the things that I've written and find the best ideas and pull them out. And I might do another brainstorm later with similar ideas or pick my favorite one and run with it and expand it. But instead of trying to sit down and write a song, you don't actually do that. For the most part, people don't do that. They'll create ideas and put them together. I kind of think of it like a jigsaw puzzle. So I'll have lots of possible pieces and some of them I'll choose not to use because they're not for this song or they're not that good as other ideas that I've had. So I'll instead brainstorm. So you create this and splat it out and then start editing afterwards. It's a two-step process that I will continue to repeat and use again as necessary. So the first 5 minutes or so of any songwriting session, typically I'll brainstorm. I'll start with the idea that I had last or whatever song I'm working on and brainstorm cold. I don't worry about what I've written already, just come up with ideas. And I'll come up with some great stuff that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about or writing about. Those I can save for later. I'm not concerned with that in the act of writing. What I want to do is get the ideas out. Then later on, I'll start building them. So songwriting is not sit down and write. There's this illusion that that's supposed to happen because you've heard stories about people that wrote a song in one sitting or had a dream and woke up and had a song finished. Sometimes there's a germ of truth in that, but for the most part, even those brilliant songs like that, very often they'll come back and edit them and rework them and bring the idea to a band and the band will work on it for a while. So these ideas, the songs don't come fully formed from the blue. They require work and effort and reworking. So instead of trying to sit down and write the first line, write the second line, and write the third line, guaranteed you'll block up. Instead, just write. Create ideas. Play with it. Get messy. Get finger paints out and pretend that you're a kid again and just exploring. After you've explored, then you can go back and pick the good stuff out and start working it together. So instead of trying to sit there and create from nothing, instead just create ideas and splat them out. Don't worry about if they're good or bad. Just write. That's the first step. That's brainstorming. And it's one of the most powerful, most effective things you can do because you're not worried about anything. You're just writing. You're just creating. So don't try to write full-formed lines. Don't try to rhyme. Instead, come up with ideas and later on you can work them and build them out more.